Hey guys, this is Omer from MMOs.com and a quick first impressions gameplay video for The Secret World Legends, a free-to-play action MMORPG developed and published by Funcom. That's about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out. Make comments if you guys do want to play Secret World Legends or just learn more about it. Do check out the whole review on MMOs.com on the link below. So we're going to get started. We're making our character right now. We got to choose our faction, or rather our conspiracy people. We're going to go with Illuminati because sex, drugs, and Rockefeller. Templars are all about that deliverance from evil. You know what? We're going with Illuminati. Alright, Illuminati confirmed, boys. The Secret World Legends is a remake of the original Secret World game, and it's a few notable changes, namely that it's more action-oriented now, so the combat has been spiced up, and all the game's story content is free as well. So I'm trying to find the features no, let's get out of it. Can we do body? Can we make our body different? I see all these facial features, but we got no body options. Ripperino. Let's go with. There's a decent amount of customization here, but it's odd that we can't customize her body. Let's get the purple eyes and facial features. Yeah, that's it. Oddly, you can't play with the good stuff. But anyway, we can select our clothing and hopefully just jump in right here. Let's give her a hat. You know, look at that. We go into combat here with a hat. Let's go backwards hat. All right, we're rocking the backwards hat. Let's get some funky glasses going. No, these are awful. No glasses. They don't look good. And let's get. I like the black. And let's just jump right in and select our class over here. Ravager, Assassin, Mercenary, Punisher, Warlock. There's quite a few options over here. I'm going to go with primary fist weapons. Let's go melee. Let's go rock with our fists. It's cool to mention, too, this game is actually set in a more modern setting, something you don't see in most MMORPGs. So my name will be Remo. Tay will be my nickname. And let's go with my real name here. Omer Remo Tay Altai, all right? Actually, I don't like using my real name. Let's go with cool. I don't know what's Rimote Sugoi, and my middle name will be cool. All right, Rimote Cool Sugoi. Let's rock with that, and let's jump right in. Oh, we can't use it. It's already taken. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Now we're actually in. But the notable difference is now is all the story content is free to play, and that's worth mentioning because Secret World has a lot of story, quite a bit of story. In fact, they advertised they have over 100 hours of narrative in the game. And most MMORPGs don't have nearly that kind of storytelling. You know, most MMORPGs are all about that grind. So right away, you know, the storytelling begins from the get-go. It's a very cinematic game. Though I've never played the original Secret World myself, I've had friends that played it, and really the highlights are the game's storytelling. I mean, that's really the top-notch aspect of the game. And with the Secret World Legends, they wanted to change the gameplay to be more modern and more fun with other MMORPGs. Though it's also worth mentioning that a lot of the game actually goes out of its way to call itself a shared world RPG. Oh, we got the fly. Ew, and just went in our mouth. Nice. So Funcom actually avoids the term MMORPG for some reason, and they call it a shared world RPG. I'm not sure why. Oh man, shit's getting real. Dawning of a new age. Man, a fly goes in your mouth. Next minute, you know you're just on the streets in the rain. It's like, what's going on? Whoa. We got some rocks. This is a trippy. That was a trippy fly. It's carrying some cocaine inside of it. All right, what a nightmare. Exactly at midnight. Look at that. Yo, I had shoes on in my dream. No shoes here. Whoa. Got superpowers. So you actually see some like weapons in the game being superpowers, stuff like guns and stuff. Again, stuff you're not going to see in most MMORPGs. The game's setting is also quite unique. Alright, intro cutscene out of the way. 4 days ago. Nope, we still got 4 days to go. It was a week ago, now 4 days ago. Oh, what a messy place. But look at that shoe, though. One shoe. Alright, we discovered our superpowers. And we messed stuff up. Whoa. Yo, you should not throw fire in your own apartment. Not a good idea. Not a great idea at all. Eye lasers to the roof. Perfectly normal. This happens to me every night. Alright. Intro cutscene out of the way. There's actually going to be a lot of narrative in this game. A lot of cutscenes, a lot of voice acting, a lot of story stuff. So If you want a story-driven MMORPG, Secret World Legends is well worth checking out. Honestly, there are only a handful of story-driven games. You have Star Wars: Old Republic, Final Fantasy XIV, and Secret World Legends off the top of my head. Those are really games like WoW are extremely rich in lore, but it's not like force-fed storytelling or even like a narrative the same way, any of those other games are. All right, now we woke up with our hat on. Now we're playing for real. We got the hat, now it's real, all right? The graphics are actually decent too. I forgot when the original Secret World came out, but it's been a while. All right, we can move with WASD controls. The Dream Architect. There's some Inception business going on in here. All right, what do you got for me? Dead Rise, recommend level 1. I have awoken my bedroom, which is transposed a small cemetery. All right, this is an interesting dream. Do I get to kill some skeletons in my dream? Hell yeah. All right, let me pick this good stuff up. And this could be like a little tutorial to look around the game world. Oh, we got a zombie. Yo, what up, friend? He's stuck in there. He's stuck. Let's help him. Look, he wants to grab our feet. Let him grab my feet. He can have my feet. Here you go. Come grab it. He's just chilling there. He ain't bothering anybody. Okay, press I to open inventory, and I gotta equip my weapon. My weapon's gonna be a fist weapon because I chose the Ravager. Oh man, that is a giant AoE. Holy crap. Yo, my left click is mega broken. Oh, we just killed. Are we gonna kill this guy? Alright, this guy's gonna get wrecked. I have Q as well. There we go, using our ability. Finish off the zombie. So Q is this, I guess, looks almost like an auto attack. Whereas my left click is mega strong. It's just giant AoE. But combat is gonna be more like non-targeted actiony. That's really the biggest in-game change to Secret World Legends. It's a really repolished version of the Secret World. The original Secret World game has been going for a while, but it really lost its popularity years ago. I mean, it had a core dedicated player base, but it was really just played kind of for the story. Now they're going for, I guess, they're trying to revive the game with the Secret World Legends. And this launched on June 23rd, 2017. Alright, we're going this way. Controls feel nice and responsive. Combat felt pretty responsive too. This game has pretty good appearance customization as well from the videos I've seen before it launched.
Every weapon becomes a unique focus for your abilities. To become primal, to inhabit the senses. Fist upon flesh.
Fist upon flesh. Alright, these are my specialties. Attack or heal to build up Fury. When your Fury is above the threshold, you can activate Invigorating Wrath or Frenzied Wrath. So I get Fury, I can activate one of two abilities. One looks like a support ability, one looks like a damage ability. Simple enough. Alright, we're good to go. Learn more about my weapon. Kill the suspended Rakasaka. Alright, yo, this game has been really murdering like people that are stuck. Let me kill some guys that aren't stuck, alright? Let me earn my keep over here. Let's do Q on this guy. So, oddly enough, we only have a handful of hotkey slots down over there. So it could be one of those games that kind of limit how many skills you can equip at once. So those actually become a resource for you. I will be tested. But again, this is a game you're going to want to play if you're interested in story-driven gameplay. And everything I've heard is actually really good storytelling in Secret World Legends. And what I do like the concept that I think appeals to me and a lot of people is going to be that it's set in a modern world, something we haven't seen. Basically every MMORPG out there is set in fantasy. You have an oddball game or two, like Star Trek Online and whatnot that are set in sci-fi environments, but very few games are actually set in modern settings, especially MMOs. And that's actually a really nice touch because, again, I'm kind of tired of doing all the fantasy thing over and over again, But then again, you have stuff like superpowers, you have guns, So, I mean, seeing like melee fist weapons, though, in a modern setting is always a bit odd, but it's whatever. Defend yourself against even more zombies. Alright, simple enough. My auto tag is so cool. Like this AoE attack, it's so OP. Alright, condition 10. Kill 10 zombies. I got an achievement. The good old kill 10 zombies achievements. And there's a lot of achievements in this game. Holy moly. Basically, for every monster, you gotta kill a whole bunch of them to get more achievements. You don't have to do them, obviously. Defeat the reanimated Gravekeeper. Is he down over here? Or is X marks the spot? It's X marks the spot. I thought it was the... Alright, I don't think I have an active block or anything, or an active... Oh, I do have an active dodge. That's kind of cool. So I guess certain attacks, that, when you get the indicator, you can probably dodge out of. But for this guy, we're going to stand here and mess him up. I did fill up my Fury gauge. I can probably do something with it. Alright, we're rocking out... No, now we do more damage. So we activated our Fury, and it's already gone. Give me that lever. There we go. Picked it up. Ooh, spooky. Who is this guy? Turned from crow form. He's just chilling on the roof. All right, he's just chilling. You got Mr. Ezio up there. All right, we'll go ahead and ignore him. We'll talk to you. Actually, do we have to go down there?
Revenants do not follow the call. They follow death.
This is a really freaky dream.
Face while it lives. Be agile. Be confident.
All right, be
Your life
confident.
depends on
Oh, there's my active dodge. Avoid enemy attacks. Hold shift. I figured this out earlier game. I got this. I'm ready to rock. I only have 2 abilities anyway. Left click and Q right now. So things are pretty straightforward. We can run with X, it looks like, too. All right, can you come down? I want to fight you. Oh, we got to pull the lever first. There we go. Let's go get him. Come on down. No, I got to pull the lever now. We already pulled it. All right. Oh, look at that sick active dodge. I feel like action combat is all the rage nowadays. A lot of games are kind of, Bless. The reason Bless was, delayed forever and possibly permanently delayed is because they wanted to revamp the combat to be more action oriented. So action combat is definitely the rage. But honestly, I don't know why tab targeting is really getting shat on too much, because I think tab targeting is still fine. But action combat done well, I do think is incredibly fun. I think action combat is definitely more fun if done really well. But I don't think tab targeting by itself is really a big deal breaker or anything. Honestly, you have so much time you don't need to active dodge this guy because you can just walk away from it. All right, we got him. We're in some instance area right now, obviously, for a story quest. You'll be in, hub worlds with more people, too, later on. A lot of it is these instant story quests, but not everything. Control R to get my reward. All right. Interface looks a little bit dated. Like, I don't know why. It just kind of looks a little bit old. We got the starter talisman reward bag, and we got some chains. Give me those stats. Now we have to pull the lever again to go deeper into the dream. This is, again, some Inception stuff. This building looks pretty small, but when I go inside, it goes down. That's fine. Ooh. Make the right choices. It's got a very ominous tone to it, too. And again, I do want to commend them at least for making something distinctly different. Again, you're not going to play any other MMORPG even close to the Secret World Legends. There's really nothing else like this. This is really, the theme, the storytelling. It's quite a bit different. All right, recommend level 1. We got our quest over here. Get that torch. And we're going to explore the Egyptian. We went inside a cemetery, one of the mausoleums. What are they called? Mausoleums? And now we're in an Egyptian tomb. This is quite a dream. Oh, we got some traps, boys. We're going to jump over them. Oh, we got teleported back. Okay, we got to figure this puzzle out. We got to Zelda this up. Okay. 1. All right, now we go this way. I'm feeling it. Nope, JK. So we go up 2. I actually do like when MMORPGs have puzzles like this. All right, we're going to go this way. Oh, no, we have to go this way. Whoa, no. I could have sworn let me go that way last time. I do like when MMORPGs utilize puzzles. Holding torch enables you to disable your normal actions. All right, you can't swing with a torch. All right, forward again. That's the play. No, it's not forward. We're going to go left this time. We got this. All right. Oh, there it is. We're going to jump to that one. No, my back foot is on the wrong one. Oh, man, we're terrible at this. All right, here we go. All right. We did it, boys. We did it. We beat the puzzle. But I do like when MMORPGs add puzzles to their instances and dungeons. It mixes things up. Combat shouldn't be everything. Ooh, what's up here? Kind of wish I could see the skill system too right now, but we're not going to see that right away. All right, we got 3 squiggly lines, a 7, some onk, and something else. All right, that's not the 3 squiggly lines. Where is it at? We need to do it in the right order. We got this. All right, 3 squiggly lines and a 7. We're going to use this. We got the onk dude. Click rock the F on that. Oh, well, we put our torch away. All right, we did that. He's activated. And the last guy was another squiggly. This is not it, is it? No, it's up here. It's got to be one of these two. It's this one. All right, we did it. We did it. We solved the riddle. The other riddle was way harder. But I imagine, again, this is a tutorial mission. I suspect you can find more difficult puzzles. The game is kind of telling us they will have puzzles in the game, which is a good touch. But I guess they call it a shared world RPG because it's not going to have, I guess, MMORPG style rating. You will have, like, almost like, I guess, maybe just hub areas where you can see other players. But a lot of the game will definitely feel more single player than other MMORPGs because of how story driven the game is.
A clever
I'm sure that there will be co-op stuff you can do with other people too, for sure. Co-op dungeons and whatnot. All right, now we are in the frigid Northlands.
It's not my
I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing so far, though. It's responsive. I do like the emphasis on storytelling. It does enough to differentiate itself. It's not just another Korean grinder. Obviously, it's not Korean developed at all. Developed and published by Funcom, which I believe is in Norway. All right, dodge those landmines. Easy enough. Easy jumps. I want to see more platforming stuff in MMORPGs too. I love the platforming quest in MapleStory, and I think Guild Wars 2 had some platforming missions too, which were really fun. All right, so we turned off the electricity here.
other mouse will walk unseen. A mouse cannot defeat a cat face to face.
Enter the final chamber of the dream. All right, we got. Do we do like Metal Gear Solid stuff here? Stealth this guy. Stealth him up. Do we get him from behind? All right, ready for the jump? Here we go. All right, detected us. Ah! No, did we? All right, maybe we're not supposed to fight him. I think that fighting him is not the play. So you do have you'll have stealth missions later on too. You'll have puzzles. That's actually really cool. It really mixes things up. All right, so we're not going to stealth. We're going to get past this guy. Sneak past and disable the warp machine. All right. His lever's going to be up here. Probably turn him off. All right. Good thing he's hooked up to this PC. Just going to casually turn you off. Get wrecked. Got him. Oh, he's level 50. If I kill this guy, I should get a ton of XP. Oh, man. Give me all that XP. Let me just kill this guy. Now we got some info on this dude. Use the keypad to go deeper. Deeper into the dream. Oh, man. Obviously, it's 1337, boys. 100%. Going all in. It wasn't 1337. All right. The password's written on the back of this guy, I bet. I got to look at it again. So the fact that you have to actually examine your surroundings, like 3691, it's reminiscent of games like Myst, which I think were great games on the PC. 3691. But the fact that you have to at least look at your environments and like pay attention to some of the stuff to get past the I like the mix of combat and puzzles. I don't think enough MMORPGs do the puzzle stuff, so definitely pretty neat. We are at the end here. Send report button and open starter talisman from the bag.
And focus you, but they cannot save you. Nothing can
I actually plan on doing a second look video for this later on after I get past all the story stuff and can show you guys some more actual gameplay, because we have no skill points to distribute or anything like that. But you did see the gist of the game, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Honestly, I'm gonna say it's gonna be worth checking out. It's free to play. It's a big relaunch. A lot of people are hyped about this one, so give it a try. You know, free to play. It's a pretty massive download. The first 5 hours of gameplay alone is like a 15 GB download. The full game is going to be quite a bit more than that too. Anyway, guys, if you guys do want to play the Secret World Legends or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. Expect a second look in the coming days. Later, guys.